Hello, happy Wednesday. I know a lot of us are still working from home right now and you guys are trying to get into your new groove. So I just wrote a newsletter for you guys today. Hey Melissa, how are you hanging in there, girl? So I wrote an article today and I have 10 of my best tips for working from home so you can actually get work done. Marie, we're getting all the girls on here today. So I want to share just like 3 of these tips with you because I think that whether you're a mom or you're just a woman in business, you have to figure out this new normal. You have to figure out, thank you. It's like 2-day-old hair. You have to figure out what your new normal looks like. You've got to figure out, what this looks like for you. You've got to get a groove and a system going. And the sooner you do that and you stick with it, that's why you guys, I preach all the time, my planner and doing that regardless of a quarantine or a coronavirus or not. It's so important to have that routine. It's so important to have that schedule. So I want to share with you 3. Hi, Bianca. How are you? Thank you. Thank you so much. So I want to share with you guys, I have 10 tips. Okay. So 10 tips are going to go out in the newsletter today for how to work at home. 10 of my best tips for working at home so you can actually succeed and get more done. So I'm going to share a few of them with you. I'm going to scan through the newsletter that I have and pick out the 3 that I think are going to help you the most. Or you know what I'll do? I'll pick out 3 that I feel like are going to allow you to start making some really big changes and progress right now. So the first thing is to set working hours for yourself, okay? This means a start time. What do your break times look like? What time are you ending? And anything else that you would normally, take a break for, lunch, bathroom breaks, things like that, anything like that in between. When we do this, again, it allows us to have that consistency. It gives us that start time. So every day, just like you would going into an office, if every single day you are waking up, going into an office, you have a routine. Same thing goes, even if you feel like you are going from, I see so many of those mom posts going around where it's like, I'm going to go from my day yoga pants to my night yoga pants, right? Get a consistent routine in place. So you're getting up, you're still doing your hair, your makeup, you're getting dressed, right? I mean, for me, typically a normal day does look like this. I am really just in, I'm not in workout clothes every single day considering I work from home. So nothing has changed for me. I'm still just working from home. But it's really important that you guys set these working times for yourself. Set a start time, set your break times. This could be your lunch break. This could be, and try and stay within the same parameters that you have when you go into work. So if you typically go into work at 8 o'clock or 9 o'clock, make that your same start hours. Don't let yourself slip into, sleeping in later, not getting dressed, not doing your hair, not doing your makeup. Falling out of that routine will make it 10 times harder once you have to get back into it, once you go back to work and once you're getting back to that schedule. So set that start time, give yourself the normal break times, your end time. Hey Christina, how are you? Thanks for being here. And anything else that you would normally do, to give yourself those breaks. I know a lot of people, especially creative brains, we need those, 10-minute breaks in between to go for a walk, take a water break, bathroom break, whatever it is. So make sure that you're setting those work hours for yourself, okay? The second thing is create a dedicated work area. Yay. Okay, Christina, DM me and I'll walk you through how to get signed up, okay? So this is what we are going to be going through over the course of these 3 months. She's talking about my BossLady Burnout to Balance Challenge. And actually it's not a challenge. It's a 3-month program. And what it is, I'm actually customizing it specifically now for productivity, positivity, and getting you massive results today and when we start. So in the midst of all this craziness, this corona, chaos, you are going to be on top of everything that you are implementing, whether it's your schedule, whether it's your home, whether it's your business, it's yourself, right? Because so many of us you got to be in control of yourself. You've got to be in control of your day, your time, your schedule, if you're going to be able to do that with your family, in your business, and across all these other platforms. So the second thing I wanted to tell you about this is, and if you guys want to check that out, I'll actually put it in here. So it's just sandraglant.com/BossLady. And you guys can check that out. And I'm doing a special promo on that. That's what Christina was talking about. And if you're interested, DM me and I'll let you know. I'm not even going to announce it here because it's only for my ladies who are on my mailing list. So if you're on the mailing list, you're going to get that. But if you're not, then you wouldn't know about it and you wouldn't be getting in on the goods, on the details. So, all right. So my second tip is to create that dedicated workspace. It's so important to have a place where you go, you sit. This is my new, look, I just moved 3 days ago. I still have boxes. I still have like all this stuff, right? But I have my dedicated workspace. I have my desk, my computer. I've got all my stuff that's here for me to work. So I can come in. I know when I sit down, it's work time, right? I've got my planner. For all of you guys who know how much I preach about my planner, right here, okay? So I got this baby here. I've got my big desk calendar right beneath me right here. I don't know if you can see that. It's right there. So all of that is so important. So you're not just going from the bedroom to the kitchen to outside or whatever it looks like. Give yourself a dedicated workspace so you know when you sit down, you mean business, literally. You're getting to work and it's not playtime. Like this door is shut behind me. My son, when he comes in, he knows mommy's working. So you got to have those parameters in place, whether it's with your husband or your partner coming in, bothering you. They see that you're working. They know it's like a no-go zone, right? When you're in there. So give yourself those parameters so you can actually be focused and stay in the zone and get more done and not feel like, oh my God, I have all these distractions. Another thing I want to say regarding distractions, okay? One of my tips is to cut out distractions. And what I mean by distractions is the phone going off, the notifications, the pings, the dings, the emails, all of that, right? Putting that on airplane mode or silencing it while you're in that workflow. I have to say, however, for all of the women who are working with kids at home, right? It is probably one of the most difficult things to try and work in your business and also entertain your child as well. So I kind of have a 2-for-1 for you, a tip. That's a 2-for-1 tip. Hire help as needed, okay? So for you, if you're in your business and you're like, you know what? My hours look a little bit different. I'm not working a 9 to 5. Maybe you're working a 9 to 2 or a 9 to noon, and then you have an hour lunch break. Have someone come into your home for 3 hours a day, 4 hours a day. And this could be someone to help you watch the kids so you can get those calls done, because there's certain tasks that we can do where we cannot have any distractions. This means coming and doing videos, typing up emails, talking on phone conversations, conference calls, things like that. Yeah, I see we got the hands being raised here. Yes. So it's so important, you guys, to have that focused time. And look, there's so many people right now who are out of business. There's so many people right now who want to find additional ways to make income, right? So if you need someone, I'm not saying go out and hire a full-time nanny if right now that's not in the budget. What I'm saying is maybe your mom, maybe your in-law, maybe one of the neighborhood kids, right? You can pay them $10 an hour to come and watch your kids for 3 hours, 4 hours. So you can get those tasks done, right? The other tasks where you don't need 100% of your attention going to that, maybe what you can do is batch out your days. That's another tip. I'm giving you guys like all the tips in one. So batch out your days so in the morning when you do have coverage, or maybe in the afternoon, whatever that structure looks like for you, you can get the most important things done. I always say get the most important thing done first so you get it out of the way. But in this case, I would say get the most important things done when you have the coverage. And you can give your attention to the tasks at hand, to the phone calls, to the emails, to the videos, to the content creation, whatever that looks like. Okay, so we have a comment. I'm having a hard time with distractions at my gallery. I have more focus, it seems. So you're having, what are your distractions? What are the distractions that you're having? because maybe I can help shed some light on some tips on how you can kind of shut those distractions out. And look, you guys, at the end of the day, we are all in control of where our attention goes. So for me, if my son comes in the room and I choose to entertain him, right, then that's me taking the time away from my work emails. I will get more done if I can get in, get my work done, and then get to him than I would if I just kept going back and forth, like ping-ponging back and forth. That is not productive, okay? That's not gonna help you get more done, be more effective and efficient. You're gonna actually waste more time going back and forth than you would if you actually just sat down and got it done, banged it out, and were over with. And then you move on to the next thing, okay? So put your attention on the things that need to get done. Now, those are just, I think I gave away more than 3. I think I gave like 5 tips away just there. So what I'm gonna do is send out this email today. 10 tips on how to work from home, maximize your time, and actually get more done. Okay, so I have so much stuff in my house: food, video games, my balcony, back to food, cooking, 5,000 art books, which I love. Okay, so this is why you need to give yourself a dedicated work area. Because if you don't have a dedicated work area, it's easy to get into the kitchen, go to the library, in your house. You said food, video games. Like, the video games should not be anywhere out where you can see them. Because if that's a distraction for you and that's something that you get easily sucked into, you have to just put it away. Like, lock it up, put it somewhere, and say after 5 o'clock or 6 o'clock or whatever, then I can have access to it. If food is a trigger for you, again, make your office space, even if it's just you physically taking your computer and going into another room. Like, I'm in my office right now. The kitchen is like 2 rooms behind me. That's away from where I'm at. So I can't physically see, like, I have to get up out of my workspace to go into the kitchen, to go into the cabinet, to get the food. You see what I'm saying? So give yourself that space so you don't allow yourself to get caught in that trap, especially knowing that that's your trigger. And also, another like bonus tip on top of this is, I would say, know what your triggers are. So if for you, the trigger is the food, the video games, your art books, all those things, make sure that your space doesn't have any of that there. Make sure your space, now look, you could have a few snacks. Like for me, I sit here and I have my breakfast. But that's my shake that I have. But like, I don't have any other snacks on my desk. I have a water, but I don't have snacks on snacks on snacks. I don't have, the video game sitting next to me. I don't have all those distractions. So know what your distractions are and limit them. Literally limit them. Just like you would put your phone on airplane mode, or your your computer, to mute those notifications. Do the same thing with the distractions that are going to be your triggers. And that should help. So let me know. Keep me updated with how that goes. So, okay, guys, well, for the rest of the tips for today, like I said, I've got 10 of them for you and some few bonus ones. You have to be on my mailing list. So if you're not currently on my mailing list and you want to be getting these emails, you guys, every single day, I'm either coming live or sending out emails on productivity, time management, positivity, how to get more done, how to get more organized, how to reduce your stress, right? And really get all the things done. Thank you. You got to be on the mailing list, okay? So just all you have to do is DM me if you're not currently on it, and I will add you, because this email for today is going to have the tips, this video, so you can go back and do a little bit of a recap, and it's going to have some bonus stuff in there too. So I will see you guys tomorrow. Again, every day I come on here, I go live, I chat with you, I bring you tips and hacks, and not just now in the whole coronavirus thing, but I coach, I teach on productivity and time management. And I think now more than ever, everyone needs this, not just women. Like, everyone out there needs this. We're working from home. We have a million distractions. Time is of the essence, because now we're working from home, but our jobs, a lot of people, they're worried about their jobs. Am I going to keep my job? Am I going to stay with the company that I'm at? Am I going to get fired? Do I need to look for a new job? You need to be so laser focused on your job, your career, how you're attracting clients, how you're maintaining your clients, right? How you are going to keep this ship running, because no matter what else is going on in the economy, no matter what else is going on around you in your environment, you control what you do. again, from distractions to when you wake up to your attitude. I sent out an email 2 days ago on my newsletter, and I said, I think it was like 15 or 20 things that you are in control of, right? So I want you guys to step into that, claim it, and really put your focus on the things that you can control. And when you do that, not only are you more positive, but you're more productive and you get more done and you're more fulfilled. So I hope that helps. Again, if you want to check out the BossLady Burnout to Balance program, we start on the 1st. We start April 1st. So we're just a few days away. So if you guys want to get more information, DM me. I will send you all the info on that. And I will talk to you soon. Have an amazing day, guys. Take care. Bye-bye.